Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ironside cast with me, Matt, where we have a 2v2 for you all here on the map Baston, but it's on the eastern front. Baston is a very unique map with a lot of buildings here along the main road into the town here and everything. Very cool little map. We also have a big graveyard up here behind the church. A little bit of forested area. We're on the eastern front today. Go for the players. Actually, normally this is a 3v3 map by the looks of it. We have BH18 as the Motor Strelki here for Soviet Union. And we have Smokey here, also Soviet Union without command church yet. What's in the Germans today? You have Hauptmann Wolfmann as Panzerdivision for die Wehrmacht. Rounding out, you have Lobo as Fallschirmjägerdivision for die Wehrmacht. This is how this turns out for them. Pretty big map. We have the Soviets quickly moving out with their infantry. Managed to go around. Both sides are trying to do it. That was encountering the Pioneers, but I think the Pioneers got the good first shots off. And you need to relocate though to get behind some heavy cover. Is that fence considered heavy cover? I guess it might be. The Sappers are probably not gonna win that fight. And it's always difficult to tell sometimes. Looks like the conscripts are slowly moving up though. The Soviets also moving downwards to secure more territory. Jones quickly moving up some Pioneers here. Inside this structure to get an overview of the area. There's a lot of nice little fighting positions that are prepared on this map. Hunters probably should get moving. Find some cover up there. Sappers also needs to get moving. Get more conscripts coming up behind cover. My ear's scratchy. I hate when my ears scratchy. Because we have some grenadiers here from the Luftwaffe. Being forced a little bit back to that Molotov. Forced a little bit out of cover. Pioneers meanwhile are up here just getting some shots in. Germans have secured a lot of ground already to work with. I'll certainly be to their advantage for a bit. We do have some Fonzaviki on the field here now for the Soviet Union. We're going for some more professional infantry there. So the Sappers did get killed. That's gonna keep the Soviets back for a little bit, I think. We have flankings in there from the Volksgrenadiers, but it looks like the conscripts were able to get a Molotov off. That's it, the Grenadiers now getting up close. And mowing down the conscripts. Oh, last Volksgrenadiers are making out there alive. I guess that was kind of worth it, but conscripts are so cheap. The Soviets continue capturing the area down here. Oh, there's a large mansion down here. Oh, very fancy. Maxim machine gun coming out for the Soviet Union. Some Grenadiers of the 15th are trying to push up slowly. There's no windows on this side of the building. But it is a small hole there. I guess they're just firing out slowly. Don't think it'll do too much. There's some more Fonzaviki now coming onto the field. Some more professional Soviet infantry to help bolster up the front line. Which I don't think these Grenadiers are prepared for. On the Molotov attempt. The Grenadiers just run off. And we have some more Fonzaviki arriving on the front line here. So this has secured the northern flank. Even secured this large lumber yard, it looks like. Been quite close to the German base, actually. We have an MG-42 here, manned by some Jaegers. And they're actually just being a diversion, which allows the other Germans to cross over the shallow river here. Now these Fonzaviki are gonna get mowed down. And mowed them down pretty quick. Good assault there from Lobo. There is still the other Fonzaviki squad over here. MP4 is being handed out here to the Volksgrenadiers, but most of their squad is gone. That's it, then get up on the flank here. Oh, grenade hits the forest! That's not good. Will the Volksgrenadiers be able to make it out there alive, though? That's the question. It looks like it will. Well, down here, the Alpha class is securing the grounds near the mansion. Looks like a Maximus is set up to hold this stream over here. So it's on the center of the town, though. We have Fonzaviki squad present. Fonzaviki tried to flank here, but it didn't turn out too well. There's that machine gun turning around to cover the area. Flamethrower equipped here on the Pioneers. I'll make the Soviets have a little bit of a harder time dealing with them in this urban environment.
We have casualties.
Ooh, Flammenwerfer's getting close. And getting ready to get inside that structure, I reckon. The Soviets need to be cautious with that Pioneer around. Axum rolling up here in the northern flank for the Soviet Union. So they've gone for Shock Army. Ooh, Smokey's lost a lot of their units though. That's not good. And Panzergrenadiers also coming out here for the Wehrmacht. So far it looks like the battle is somewhat even in terms of the map. And he's getting around the corner with that Flammenwerfer. That's gonna force those Soviets back.
We have been assigned fresh Panzergrenadiers.
That might be a death for that Fontoviki squad. No, he actually makes it. I guess they don't have any line of sight. Maximus opening fire though, suppressing them. Just gonna force those Pioneers off. Well, up here looks like the Grenadiers are preparing to assault this position. Yeah, so the Foes Grenadiers are serving as a diversion. While the Grenadiers are going to see if they can get around, but they can't move through here. So it's actually not able to be moved. They're gonna have to do a rifle grenade. They should probably have moved up here. So this is traversable up here. Yeah, so that's not gonna help the Germans much. Most Grenadiers have to pull back.
Resupply by air is now available.
Doctor was equipped with PPS agents are arriving in the town. I think a machine gunner team might actually want to get out of there. And they're just cleaning it out. And the Pioneers get inside instead. Just to deny, but they're still suffering heavy loss to the PPS agents. Like, the shock troopers are dangerous. These guys are insanely dangerous. And they're doing the tactical advance here, the fight superiority. Move slower, but they can suppress with their PPS agents. So that's a Grenadier squad with an MG42 inside the structure. And then the flank of the Pioneers. They do clear them out.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
Looks like some Sturmgewehrs are being equipped here on the Panzergrenadiers. Taking shots into the Soviets that are inside the structure. It's about to collapse though. There's some armored cars being prepared for some Panzerwiki. Got a little bit of a motorized push being prepared by the Soviet Union. Soviets need to get a sapper team to build up their base, so no, for the shock army. So they have turned the church here into a fort headquarters to operate from. I don't think these Panzergrenadiers are prepared for this truck.
Ultimate sacrifice.
They have to quickly pull back. But these Panzergrenadiers don't have Panzerfaust, so they have to get close to the Panzerknager, which is not always easy to do against a very mobile vehicle. Especially out on the open road, obviously. We have a German half-track on the northern flank here. We also have a Panzer IV arriving for the Luftwaffe, as well as some Jägers infantry. I always enjoy seeing the Jägers used rather than the Fallschirmjägers. Because these guys are equipped with Gewehr 43s, making them surprisingly good. And we'll clear out this Maxim with the half-track. What are the Soviets doing? Preparing their armored cars here for some kind of push. They need to move quick though. More shock troopers are prepared. Not being equipped with any specialized equipment yet though. Probably setting up for the full UBHH loadout, which is costly. Oh, good hit shot there from the Panzerbüchse. Panzerwiki needs to get out of that one. Too late. Panzer IV F1 arriving. I'm not sure if Panzerwiki want to be near the Foes Grenadiers, but they're actually doing a decent job here. Yeah, the Soviets need to get rid of that tank somehow. The half-track cannot really do much, armored car cannot really do much against that. Oh, good shot there from the F1. So they're trying to get behind cover here. They're constantly on the move thanks to this F1 just shooting towards them. One building collapses there. And more German infantry is preparing to move into the town. Well, the Jägers are ready to move up from up here. I mean, equipped with the MG15 as well as MP40s. I mean, this squad have a lot of automatic firepower, actually. This is probably a very well-equipped squad of Jägers. And down here, the Soviets are still able to hold this side of the bank thanks to the Maxim machine gun. But the Soviets need to see if they can get more territory up. And this Maxim could probably try advancing if they knew there was nothing there. You know, the Pioneers and the F1s preparing to move up here. They see that church has been turned into a fort headquarters. Passing about the Ladung. They want to see if they can set it in the blaze. Which they succeed in doing. That fort headquarters is no longer going to be a problem. They have a 57mm 80 gun coming up here for the Soviet Union. Let's get some shots towards the Panzer IV, but it's not easy. It's already under a lot of fire. The Grenadiers know how to target them now with the MD42. Here comes some Panzer Grenadiers now equipped with their fully automatic loadouts. Jäger's also present to support the Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers get inside this structure here, opening fire. Moving outside instead to try and get more of their rifles firing. Oh well, machine guns firing. They're on the hit fire here from the base defenses. And Pin now needs to get out of there. Doctor was coming up here with PPSHs, I mean. Quickly mowing into those Pioneers. The impact rate almost kills the Jägers. Panzer IV still remains active though. Germans still suffer some heavy losses in that assault, but yeah, pushed the Soviets back across the stream here, and they've secured the grounds where the church was. Which gives them a little bit more fuel to work with. That means they're also right next to the Soviet base. You see Lend-Lease Valentine tank coming out here for the Soviet Union. Provided by the British Commonwealth. Pretty decent tank. More fun to be around here for the Soviet Union.
Guards troops are standing by.
You have orders? What do you need?
You can actually equip them with flamethrowers if you play a shock army. Which can turn your Fonzoviki into a surprising urban combat fighter. And while the Wehrmacht is just slowly preparing and building up. Hauptmann Wolfmann is tearing up for Panzers now. And I assume Lobo's doing the same. You can get the Panzer IV F1 from the Tier 2 building though, so you can actually get a Panzer pretty early. Doing pretty decently overall. You see Sysgun coming up here. This one is a little bit higher caliber than the 57. We also have some tank hunters here with a Lend-Lease bazooka. PPSH arm, the not Shock was spontaneously evading around the woods here. Half-track is trying to lay a legal mine, but it's got spotted. Put on the side, it should pull back. We're still gonna try and lay the legal mine. That's not gonna be a good idea here. Yeah, just as the Sysgun comes up. Isn't there Regal mines elsewhere though? I don't see any Regals. It's very hard to spot them. The Panzer IV is gonna try and hold this. We also have a squad of Panzerjägers here. Probably get behind some better cover. Also have some units from the Großdeutschland Panzerdivision on the field here. Very elite Panzerjäger squad that can serve as a recon team actually. They can spot out infiltrated units. They're very good to support your vehicles. The Germans try and dig in here with a pillbox. That's gonna make any Soviet push across this area a lot more difficult. Valentine having a firefight with the Panzer IV F1. Valentine so far winning out. He still decides to push back. I'm just being cautious. This Panzer IV has done a good job so far. It needs to be cautious of that Sys gun. Yeah, because that can happen. Also, it's coming up here, maxing everything. I have to apply a lot of pressure, but there's an MG inside the structure. An MG42 at that, that's going to be very dangerous. So it's neat to see if they can get rid of that somehow. It's not going to be easy. Jaeger's coming around down the stream. So the Surge's going to try and get up here with some shock troopers. Oh my god! Moin under in some seconds! That was so quick! There's a little bunker here, which is not going to make it approach easy. Oh, the shock trooper's still going to try and attempt it. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, they got mowed down. They should probably just have vaulted that. Also, we have some naval buffers to hit this side of the map. Pulled in by the Howman here. Force the Soviets back for a bit. And the Soviets now have double Valentine tank. We also have a heavy mortar being rolled up here for the Soviet Union. Panzer IV now arriving here for the Wehrmacht. Could help them hold quite tremendously. The Panzer IV is pretty good at what it does. Drinking some of my soda here. Got myself a Pepsi Max to work with. Enjoy me a good Pepsi Max. And Voyager is advancing. Yeah, spot the Valentine tank. That's a good shot. Failed to penetrate. The Valentine tank does have surprising frontal armor for its size. So you would be surprised. Oh, good shot! Didn't do much damage though, but it actually penetrated. The German plane flying overhead. Second Valentine tank showing up. Smoke popped there to support the Panzer IV. Needs to be cautious though. Oh, one Valentine tank. Gone. Ammo cooked.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
Yeah, don't underestimate the Valentine. That thing has decent frontal armor. The heavy mortar's already getting to work here, already doing some good damage to the buildings. Yeah, I guess I have to pull back. The mortar setting up to fire again. Also, I don't mortar here for the Soviets. Applying a lot of little extra pressure. Suddenly forced the Germans back here, but instead of a fort headquarters. Ah, they airdropped in the light infantry gun. Okay. And a mortar. It's really trying to clear some of the road blocking. There we go. They can maneuver their tanks easier. Right here from the Jaegers and the conscripts. The Molotov in return. Valentine tank pushes up, it gets hit there. Has to pull back, I think. Ah, yeah, the Germans are trying to get rid of that heavy mortar. With their own mortar here now in counter barrage mode. Hands for F1 push up here via high explosive rounds. Fails to hit. Hands for F1 has to probably pull back. They did manage to clear one of the Sys guns. And smoke grenades being used there by the Großdeutschland to support the Panzers. As I said, these guys are very good at supporting your tanks. This is kind of the whole purpose. Valentine tank needs some repairs. They have a marksman rifle handout here to the Montevicchi. Oh, good mortar round, almost killed the Groß Deutschland. Now down here, looks like the Soviets are finally deciding to push up. Realizing there's not anything down here covering the flank. It's gonna give the Soviets a lot easier access to this area. That's why you should always try and probe every now and then with the Soviets, with like a conscript squad. Try and see what flanks might be open. You never know if the enemy is too focused on one particular area.
Awaiting command.
V476 is coming out. Heavy mortar's taking a lot of damage here. That's actually quite wounded.
T-34 standing by.
Because German counter mortars are pretty good at what they do. They're very accurate. That's going to try and move southwards, but the Maxim's going to prevent that.
Half track has arrived.
Just for the moment. And then again.
Guards troops are standing
Certainly will
by.
soon once the sappers get over here.
Spread out.
Max not able to hit them? Might not be.
The enemy is fighting back. Half track has been assigned.
The Panzer IV H is now heading down here.
Taking automatic fire.
Which the Maxim can only do much to the Panzer IV. So the Panzer IV is going to have an easy time just clearing this out if it's like close round to actually hit. Also going to down on the field. Very elite Soviet infantry, unique to motorized. The Panzer is still hunting for the Sappers here. Sappers managed to get quite far around the flank here. Also a half track on the hunt for them. The Jaegers are just sitting around in the trenches up here. We also have some Belarusian irregulars being called upon. See what I can do with those. Oh, they demo trap. They... Cheeky. Very cheeky.
Kriegswerk complete.
But I don't think the Germans are going to fall for it.
T-34 ready for combat.
They're not going to fall for it, I think. It's going to allow the Soviet sappers to just run around here. The half-track is hunting for them. Well, up here we have an 80 gun now range trying to deal with the Panzer IV. Panzer IV just backs off.
You need something demolished?
Sappers need to do something quick. I don't think they can do anything against this half-track. Can quickly skirt around, though.
The sector is at risk.
Man, these sappers are doing a lot of work. Holy shit.
Panzer factory is complete.
But the half-track is going to spot them.
To re-establish our supply lines.
And they just scoot around. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Bad for them, they just don't have anything that can deal with a half-track. Großdeutschland is coming around, though.
You need something demolished?
Now you're just going to wait for the Großdeutschland to arrive, I think. And then they'll start to chase around with the half-track afterwards. Now down here, the Udon are fighting with the Panzergrenadiers. There's also a lot of fighting over here still. This 80 gun might be overrun. Potentially. Meanwhile, what are the Udon doing? Just hiding around. The Savs do much the same, but here comes the Großdeutschland. I don't think the Savs is going to be able to do much from there. Yeah, go down. Now the Udon are just waiting. Oh, so because that's still automatic firepower. Oh, God! Those Sturmgewehrs, those MP40s and the Panzergrenadiers do so much, but that grenade actually killed them. Still, losing a Panzer squad for an Udon, worth it. Because Udon are very costly. Like the Soviet heavy mortars now firing again. And we have double T-34 with tank riders coming southwards. I don't think the Germans are prepared for tank riders. The Germans are not prepared for T-34 76s.
We are losing.
And that's going to make this flank a lot more dangerous. And these pioneers are going to die. No real surprise there. Panzer IV is quickly heading southwards now. But if the Soviets use their T-34s correctly, they should be able to overrun a single Panzer IV. Need to avoid very quickly though. But the Belarusians are just sitting around here.
Do you need something?
The howards are being set up here for the Luftwaffe.
Before they see us.
And allow them to provide a little more support fire. Tank riders meanwhile on the move. Another fuel airdrop here from the Luftwaffe. Oh, good Panzerfaust there from the Großdeutschland. Here comes the Panzer IV, spring the hits, takes out one T-34. So the shock was meant to get out of that without losing a single member though. Not sure how. There's a flamethrower half-track over here. There's a T-34 just spotted. Misses though. T-34 was trying to get out of that. We're gonna try and see if they can lure the Panzer IV into the demo charge, I think. Half-track gets thing out. Panzer IV on the flank here. Gets a good shot in. T-34 misses. Coaches are cleaning out the Volksgrenadiers. The ability is about to be lost at this Panzer IV F1.
Infantry squad has been killed.
You know, we have more done trying to get around the flank slowly. I think the Panzer IV might soon hit this demo charge. So it's paying attention. Ah. Not fast enough. They might not have been able to see it, who knows. The demo charge has been set up here quickly. Now Germans know there's a demo charge there. They are very far behind enemy lines here. They need to be very, very cautious. That's why he's on the assault though. I don't know if this T-34 is gonna last long. Good shot though. Panzer IV misses. Panzer's get a good shot in. And I don't think all these Soviets are gonna die. Oh, that's running a little bit too late here. I'm not sure what they're gonna be able to do.
Sniper now available for duty.
The Soviets have set up some units in this manner. They need sort of a falling camp in here for the Odon to operate from. Now suddenly the battle has shifted on this side of the stream. This falling camp will allow the Soviets to get more units out here. Costly units though, mind you, because Odon units are pretty damn expensive. So Katyusha arriving here. So the main Soviet front line is being shelled though by the howitzers of the Luftwaffe. I quite like how the battle has shifted in that direction. Katyusha opening fire. Going around where they think the German hard point is, but there's not really a lot here to hold the ground anymore. Or setting more of the buildings ablaze. Howitzers in counter barrage mode. It's trying to aim straight for this Katyusha. It has to relocate quick. What's going on? We have the Valentine tank assaulting. Mthis squad coming up with it. Good high explosive run there from the Valentine. Jaeger's trying to get around the flank though, but they're being hit by an anti-air half-track. He's doing a good job covering the flank. Lend-Lease from the United States, I'm pretty sure. That's Void on the move. It's going for the Katyusha. The Katyusha's not moved back yet. And that's not good. When your Katyusha's fired, it's always wise to just relocate it far back behind the line. Safer than keeping it near the front line. Look here, the Panzer IV F1 is assaulting. The Russians are kind of lacking in AT equipment down here. British are getting around though, securing ground. This Panzer IV just driving straight through the Russian lines. A little bit risky, but so far it's working out. He's trying to set up a mine here. Attila mine. Oh, Panzerjäger. That was not a Panzerjäger. That was actually a Panzerjäger from the Fallschirmjägers. Failed to hit the Valentine.
Rocket launcher on the field.
That's definitely made an opening for the Soviets to utilize. They've gone a little bit further into the ruins of the town now. Getting all the Panzer IVs on the flank here. Doing a decent job cleaning out the mortar teams.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Will the Sis can hit? Oh, takes out the Panzer IV there. And not good for the Germans suddenly.
Has been destroyed.
Also, is getting up on the flank over here. Rest of the Russians. They're down here just waiting by their forward encampment. Valentine tank is still holding on. We have a Tiger tank coming out for the Wehrmacht soon.
We are losing territory.
You see the Tiger tank will be enough to help stabilize their front line. So it's slowly pushing forwards, but the Großdeutschland are also securing ground over here. You smoke on their half track, very smart. Let's see if they can panzerfaust the Valentine. Did. You know, the Jägers are starting to take out the Fonzowiki.
Squad of infantry has been killed.
Needs to panzerfaust that half track, which they are doing. Takes it out.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
We'll have more Panzer force now arriving here for the Luftwaffe. Valentine tank is still alive though, and it's pulling back for repairs. Ooh, it's suddenly gotten very hot. Need to adjust my position. That's a little bit better. I need to get more Pepsi in my glass when I have the chance. Because that's a lot of action going on here. I hear Katusha in the distance. Just pouring myself some Pepsi as the rockets are flying down. As everyone pulls back from the area for the moment. Alright, so why does this thing be very close? There we go, done lit. Ah, that's good stuff. Germans still dug in around here in the lumberyard. So they were going to try and make a move on the flank here with some Belarusians. We can see the demo charge got blown up here. I don't think the Germans have prepared anything down here in case the Sudan just move up to secure territory.
Ready for your orders.
Still have tanks though, and they are sending some Panzerjägers and such southwards. Plus, it's got a Fallschirmjägers. Tiger tank has arrived on the front line though. And so he's also heading southward by the looks of it. We realize their flank could still be threatened.
You have orders?
Those are sneaking up. Do remember, when you're in stealth mode,
Brother?
you will not capture ground. But you can still lay mines with them while you're doing this, by the way. Which is a very sneaky thing you can do.
What do you need?
Not been able to hold fire though. They will start opening fire once they spot these pioneers. Which I don't think is good. The plans take the point anyway by the looks of it. Also a dedicated sniper back here.
One dead.
Probably one of the best sniper units in the game, I'm assuming, if it's the Odon sniper. This guy can probably do a lot of work. You just give him the time and put him in the right position.
Excellent work. Area secure.
The mines being laid quick. These are just anti-personal mines though. This will not stop a single tank. Valentine tank got taken out by a Tiger tank. So the Panzergrenadiers are going to slowly try and sweep up with the Tiger tank for support. Or rather them supporting the Tiger tank. So it's gonna need to do something to deal with this.
Guard squad ready.
Stoichland is slowly advancing. Having some more Fontavici to just serve as a way to slow down the advance of the Tiger. The other T-3476 waiting around the destroyed building here. If the Tiger tank just keeps its distance and keeps an eye on its flanks, it should be good. Eldon tried to advance down here but failed. That's spotted out by a machine gun. Which was meanwhile advancing up here and counting a trench. We're trying to advance up to secure more ground though.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
If the focus got taken out by the Panzergrenadiers. But the shock troops have gotten quite close. Behind some fighting position and forced the Germans out of this trench. Probably at a further satchel charge. The Germans are repositioning over here and their Tiger tank is pulling back. But they're moving down a lot of the supporting infantry on the Tiger tank. That's it. I don't think these shock troops are gonna last much longer. They're under a lot of fire.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
And there they go.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice. Standing by.
T-34s are being prepared. Some more rockets from the Katyushas coming in. Not really hitting too much though. Rockets have infiltrate, but they can break suppression. It's one of their unique abilities, which is actually quite dangerous. Because you think you can sometimes just advance them when they're suppressed, but they can just break it at any point. I don't think we have a Panzer IV. I actually don't have a Panzer IV and Osten advancing. Which the Odana aren't really equipped for dealing with by the looks of it.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
That's what the Soviets are planning on doing here. Versus 4 Jaegers holding this sandbag wall. A good job off for 2 by the looks of it. Panzer IV on the advance.
Command unit is ready to be deployed.
The Soviets are finally calling in some officers here, including a major. You can use close to pocket, but that's not going to be easy to do if you actually cannot cut the Germans off.
British Guards troops are standing by.
Like, you need to cut off this, and I think this. If you can do that, you can basically vaporize all the Germans at the center of the town. That's not going to be an easy thing to achieve. No real officers from the shock army yet. No any officers from Luftwaffe at the moment. You see a single Aufklar here without his squad mate moving about. Schmiegers on the flank over here. They probably lit a mine or something. Maybe there's some Schuhminen. In case the Soviets get behind the flank again. So it's going to be setting up an IS-2. That might be exactly what Smokey's doing, and an IS-2 would be a good call, I think.
Now the Hun will die by the hundreds.
PBS is being handed out to the shock troopers. Now get the IS.
Yuri, get your head down! What do you want? Machine guns!
Need to queue it up. Be careful with the movements though. Germans keeping eyes along the flanks now. Realize they cannot allow the Serbs to get around the flanks like that before. Osten advancing on the mansion here. We're just gunning it down with his flat cannon. IS-2 is in production. Well, Radite has been well positioned. Katyusha rockets sitting around. Not really hitting anything too vital by the looks of it. one got hit down here by an AT gun. Just pulling up an assist like this, not going to work too well against the Ostwind. You guys need to kind of time it when they are reloading. Kind of the most optimal moment to do it. Just pulling back, probably realizing something was going to happen. More fuel supply airdrops coming down here for the Fallschirmjäger.
Squad, shut it. We are receiving new orders. T-34, crude low.
What do you need? Listen up, men.
But Mages is keeping an eye on the front line here. So that IS-2 can change something for the Soviet Union, though. The IS-2 is generally a pretty dangerous tank. I think it's the most heavily armored vehicle that the Allied factions actually have access to. I guess the Churchill Mark 7 could be more armored, but I'm not certain. I do think the IS-2 is more armored. Random howitzer shields flying around at the moment. Fighting tank slowly creeps up. Being upgraded with a Panzeroffizier.
Now we can see those Schweinhunds sweat.
So we have a recon overflight here from the Wehrmacht. Giving an idea what's going on. Speaking of recon, they actually got a Lux on the field. That's probably where the recon is from. Command tank, Panther II.
Standing by.
Just trying to keep an eye on things. Takes out the AT gun slowly so they cannot be recruited. Smart. There's equipment for the Soviets to utilize against it. Misses on that one though.
T-34 ready. Awaiting orders.
Like I said, there's some issues hitting that one.
Deliver the 2 drop smoke. Enemy Panzer has opened up. Enemy elements have opened up.
The Tiger tank is just such a mighty beast.
German steel and discipline.
The IS-2 is like northwards. Intriguing area. I don't think the Germans... They do have a Panzerjäger actually. I'm assuming they're not going to do anything to an IS-2. When I killed in the bunker there. And then the Germans actually just have to wait. They just have to wait for the IS-2 to overextend. And the Panzerjägers can get around. Looks like they were a little bit too impatient though. Panzerfaust hits the front. Good shot there from the Panzer IV. This one needs to get close enough so the IS-2 cannot hit it. But the IS-2's armor is still holding. The battle landing coming its way though. And there it goes. Probably not a gun there without any support. Must remember holding the southern flank here still pretty well.
Commissar is prepared to join our forces to help inspire.
Tiger tank is ready to move again.
Exhaust damaged.
Tiger still has to be a little bit cautious though with its movements. But hit there by the Sisk and actually did a good amount of damage to it. More rockets coming in from the Katusha. Trying to hit near the Tiger by the looks of it.
Command tanks can now be deployed.
So it's just to figure out what they want to do from here. With Molotov there. Hits the Germans hiding behind this destroyed structure.
Gun is ready for
But honestly doesn't do that much damage, it just forces them off.
Ostwind standing by.
You have orders? Need something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Soviets are planning to do down here.
AT gun here.
T-34 ready. We heard you.
The Soviets are still not really getting much ground anymore. The battlefields look somewhat even. Jaegers are trying to flank up at the graveyard here.
Ready for action.
The heavy cover to the advantage. Actually, a pretty good bit of cover there. We have more Jaegers coming up too. I like to see the usage of Jaegers. You really get to see Jaegers actually being utilized. People just go for the Fallschirmjägers and keep it at that. I like seeing the actual Jaegers being in action. Advancing pretty aggressively here. Could be risky. Rockets landing, but they're not really hitting anything vital. That's Voyager now in the assault. Driving through some of the graveyard. Oh, good high explosive round. Almost kills the Soviets and destroys their cover. Not looking good for the Soviet Union here, my guy. I'm not sure why this T-34 is backing up its ass. Fails the hits, gets hit in return. Let's take out that. Mthis should probably see if they can just keep advancing slowly. They need to keep some kind of support nearby. There does seem to be a lack of stuff that can fight them. I mind that assist rolling up. If one gets hit, it takes a hit. Let's circle around quickly. Oh, but gets taken out. Fisher gets taken out too, though.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
That's why he has to pull back. Tiger tank is now on the advance slowly. The Großdeutsch and Panzer are advancing supported. Let's be cautious in their approach though. They don't have a lot of cover hit to work with here. The strike being called in here by the Panzer II. That's it being called in here by the Hauptmann. It's gonna be Nebelwerfers. It gets hit by grenade assault, which cancels that and actually kills the Hauptmann. That's gonna send the assault down here. Automatic weapons allows him to actually push through despite the punch swing behind heavy cover. Bimona has to quickly pull back there, realizing what's going on. But they can still chase it. It doesn't move that fast. Oh, and they're just moving him down now. They get hit by a max and they have to pull back themselves. But I is just being prepared. Perhaps this time they'll keep some infantry support near it or something. Not that Smoke gets a lot of actual infantry left, mostly having support units. The Soviets are not looking too hard here. Oh, getting off my leg rest here. Nah, my legs hurt after work today. I think it's gonna get some good shots down range though. He's just kind of wasting his cannon on those infantry.
Standing by. Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
So they're pulling back this T-34-76. Pulling it off the field to get a refund. And to get instead, I wonder. And they probably realized that the T-34-76 is not going to do much against the Tiger tank. Not T-34, the Panzer IV-H is ready to move up here with some Jaeger support.
Squad,
Slowly advancing. Also, some fighter vehicles moving in down here. 5042 is on the Panzer Strike. Quickly been hit by that Maxim though. 5045 is going to be coming up for the Soviet Union. Probably a lot better. Especially dealing with these threats. Vehicles on the assault. We need some more covers to advance though. Probably move that Panzer 4H up to support them. Panzer Grenadiers on the move here. Lots of Panzer Grenadiers. Also fully equipped with automatic weaponry. Maxim's going to keep the German infantry at bay for a bit.
Specially outfitted Panzer IV command tanks are now available.
What are the Germans going to do from here? And what are the Soviets going to do from here? They're going to be relying on this IS-2 here. 85 is also present to support it. Ooh, IS-2 is moving up. It's loading an AP round. Needs to be closer though. Pagatang knows something's up. Let's be very cautious here. The IS-2 is very good at being a breakthrough vehicle like this. I think these Panzer Grenadiers are just waiting, and they've been auto-hold fire. That's actually pretty smart. I think they're probably going to see if they can Panzer Knacker the IS. They advanced with the T-34. Oh, the Panzer Grenadiers revealed their hand too early. They should just have waited there. Sometimes you need to be patient in these situations, which is not always easy to do. AP run below here by the IS. Flanking shot though. Oh, that AP round's almost destroyed the Tiger though. That's why you need to be very worried when you see an IS-2. But the Tiger tank actually survived. Has to pull back for repairs quickly. Little fort base back here, which will provide some repair crew.
Combat engineers standing by.
Well, not much health happening. So the houses are slowly hitting the Soviet lines more. We're almost at an hour long. Long game. Used to be a trend sometimes. It's also because this is an annihilation game and not a victory point game. You get to these different kind of matches. And that IS-2 needs repairs ASAP. ASAP? Oh, what did I say? ASAP or something? Some material is going to be landing around this heavy mortar. Feels a little bit wasted, perhaps? Might have been fake. That might have been a fake barrage. Nabbas needs to get in this IS-2 quickly and get it fixed. You know, the 85s are starting to arrive now. 85s are pretty dangerous. The Soviets also need the infantry to start advancing again. I'm not sure these houses are hitting too much, to be honest. If I'm moving up here to cover near the graveyard. That's what's left of it.
Mortar team has arrived.
Germans just spinning around with their own equipment. It is like a Kettenwerfer, which I think can take out the 85 pretty quickly. He gets assault in this mortar put in placement. The attack tank is heading to near the southern part of the stream now. A little bit of a crossing here. And two command tank remains nearby. But the 85s are slowly creeping up with some support. The attack tank is slowly on the move down here. The barrage being held here by the Panzer II. We're aiming around at 80 gun. Oh, it's actually aiming towards where the Maxim is. The Maxim is a bit of a problem. Up here, it looks like the 85 is trying to advance, but the Raketenwerfer a good shot off. The 85 is to go back for repairs now.
We have lost the mortar crew.
As tried to push up, but they got stopped. IS-2's on the advance though. Jägers are nearby, but Jägers do not have the best AT capabilities. They actually don't mind have a Panzerfaust. But it fails the penetrate! Which can happen because the IS-2 is very heavily armored. Pakistan's gonna go in for the kill. That's a little bit of a risky maneuver. I think the Tiger Tank realizes that. Ghost Tank gets cleared out. More or less anyway. Second IS-2 is being prepared. Like as I've said, the IS-2 is scary. But so it needs to keep some infantry support near it. But it is cleaning out a lot of the Wehrmacht supporting infantry here. Up here the T-345 is just waiting around. Nothing too unusual.
We have a new sniper under our command.
So far, everything kind of looks calm. But it doesn't pull back there quick. But they don't really get that far up before getting cut to pieces. King Tiger's being requisitioned. You're gonna see a King Tiger in this one, oh boy. That's how you know this battle has lasted way too long, is when the Wehrmacht starts to get King Tigers out. Like, even the IS-2 is gonna have issues dealing with a King Tiger front line. But if a Soviet tank can fight head to head with a King Tiger, it would be the IS. It's gonna go for flank here, I think. Be very quick though. That's not gonna do it, I think. Panzerjägers trying to get into position. Ooh. Oh yeah, they have double Panzerjägers now, keeping an eye on it. Rockets are flying. Oh, crew having fire, and that goes. It overextended itself. The second IS-2 is now arriving. Supposed to trying to push up on the northern flank here, but I'm only getting much leeway, I think. There's too many trees in the way, blocking many of these shells. Now the Tiger Tank is still going to start slowly advancing again. To get a Maxim note, which the Pan's going to use what to do. Oh, they should probably not start doing a grenade assault there. They probably just have stopped up and just started firing. Let's hang on the advance. We do have an IS-2 nearby coming up. But the 85 is still trying to advance up here slowly, bit by bit. I think knows there's an IS. And still it wants to take out that 80 gun first. That IS-2 might be overextending, it's moving up too far. It's getting in Panzerfaust distance. It's gonna end up in Panzerknacker distance. Yeah, they're gonna be able to Panzerknacker it, I think. Yeah, they Panzerknackered it. And it almost takes it out. The fact the IS-2 survived the Panzerknacker tells you how powerful and well armored this tank is. Because the Panzerknacker more or less one-shots most allied tanks. Like, it's not easy to get up on a tank and plan that thing. Kind of a very brave thing to do. But so it's able to quickly try and repair the IS-2 back to full functionality. 85 is slowly creeping up here. The trees are slowly getting destroyed. We're going to take out the bunker. The soldiers just need to apply some more brute force, some more manpower. We also have the King Tiger on the field just sitting back in a German base at the moment. Antiga sitting up inside this little shed, but that's not a good idea, I think. Oh, never mind, they can actually hit them from there. But I don't think it's doing that much. There's a lot of Soviet infantry coming up to support the tanks, though. Jägers are flanking. The Jägers are equipped with automatic weapons here. Good flank assault here from the Wehrmachtsjägers. That's why he chose on the assault. Nice destroy faction again. Will that be enough? I'm honestly surprised this match is still going. We're like over an hour now. So we're sitting down here. We also have some vehicles down here that are not really being used. IS-2 on the move here. The German MC needs to be very cautious of the IS-2. Panzer needs to... Oh! Almost killed still. Titan lost its gun. But I don't think the IS-2 knows that. Panzer so far failed to penetrate at the distance here. No big surprise. The frontal armor on the IS-2 is kind of ridiculous. The advance. Oh, the Titan is not repaired yet. It has no gun. I need to sing off for Gebaldeladung. Gebaldeladung. That's what it's called? Yeah, Gebaldeladung. Attending a little bit of a minefield here. Might just be AP mines. Oh yeah, that Titan's in big trouble. But it is overextending, the IS-2 is overextending. Here comes the King Tiger. The IS-2 has to start pulling back. But even with its high armor, the deflection damage is still starting to show. Panzerfaust. Real cannon fire. IS-2 is almost gone. King Tiger remains in the advance. Oh, took another shot there from the King Tiger. And it shows how good the frontal armor the IS-2 is. They can tank shots from a King Tiger. That is, very few vehicles can claim to be able to do that. 80 Grade did nothing to the frontal armor there. Just blinded them a little bit. Just a shock, I think. Deflection shock is what it was called. You know, the 85 still trying to push through up here, but it's not really working out for them.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Nobody's making good use of smoke and the terrain here. If you can make use of the terrain, they definitely do. Terrain is always useful to have to be used by you, and not the enemy. No good shit there from the Panzer IV. Well, the King Tiger now remains here on the other side of the stream. Yeah, probably should pull back to safer territory. And you want to have infantry support near your heavy panzers as German. Yeah, his two's getting repaired. Half class is securing some ground. There are still some Russian mines across the stream here. That's going to give the Germans a little bit more of a headway here. Germans are trying to secure a little bit of the points down here, but I don't think it'll last too long. That's what the Panzer II is showing. Oh, this thing is flying up a little bit too far. There's a assist gun. That's a good shot there. Might be another Panzer II. There we go. The Germans also have an Aufklar back here. Probably getting them some good intel that there's not much in this area. They can secure this point. Ice just ready for action again. Let's be cautious though with that King Tiger around. Oh, I think the King Tiger knows the IS is coming. The IS also knows it's loading an AP round. Will the AP round be able to pierce the front llama here? Takes a while for it to fire. No, he lost sight. That's why you always need to get sight on it. Fails to penetrate. Gets some good deflection damage though. Up close Panzer Strike will do the trick. Yep. Actually, it might have actually been the King Tiger shot. I actually don't think the Panzer Strike did anything. The King Tiger's advancing and did get a good shot that penetrated. All the turrets have been cut off down here. Need to get this Mthis point back. So the normal tire tank took a little bit of a big hit there from the AT gun. Must have been a Panzer IV on the hunt. There's an AT gun waiting. Oh, this Cisco is doing a good job so far. He's at the Panzer IV there. IS-2, so we're quite a lot of repairs. We have the second IS-2 again here. More mines being laid, just AP mines though. I don't think it's going to deter the Germans that much. Western trying to flank. If that's going to work. Nope. Let's hit that by the assist gun. And clear it out. And this battle has lasted a while. I'm a little bit tired. But so it's slowly being pushed back. It's not cheap though for the Germans to do it. They are suffering heavy casualties in some of these cases. Now the King Tiger has to be a little bit cautious if there's going to be two IS-2s on it. I'll have to see. Swords have lost a lot of terrain. Was using conscripts to hold the flanks here, which is not been doing the best job of it. So we have an assault here of Brandenburgers. Some very elite Wehrmacht spec ops, more or less, unique to Luftwaffe as a battle group, I think. They're gonna have to try and see if they can sneak up there without being detected. It's not gonna be an easy approach. One is a demolitions team, and the other is a Panzergrenadier team. We need to get rid of the Maxim there first. But the Brandenburgers are sneaking up slowly. Let's get close enough for the satchel charge. You've been spotted, I need to do it quick. Too late. Hans can just manage to smoke it, but I don't think that's actually gonna affect him that much. Good grenade though. But the Brandenburgers failed to complete their objective there and get mowed down. Got spotted too early. Titan on the advance. King Tiger is also still present. I just need to figure what they want to do here. So it's running quite low on ammunition and fuel. Well, the Germans are just floating and look at the manpower difference too. Oh, looks like the mansion's on fire. Probably got hit by an artillery shell. Yeah, looks like the Luftwaffe will call in the artillery on it. With the howitzers.
We have lost the squad.
IS-2's on the move. Hansig is just waiting back here. Waiting for the opportunity to get around the flank and hitting them in the rear. Hans gonna use a big run down here. Oh my god. Just blown up. Tiger Tank and King Tiger needs to get ready to make a fight here. They need to make a stand. Tiger Tank turning around. Good shot there from the King Tiger. And then the Tiger Tank gets the finishing kill. Nice work there. He's using their range here to their advantage. Because the IS-2s do need to get a little bit closer. Oh, wait. Looks like one of the Germans crashed, potentially? That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. That's because it's the Panzer player. Wonder what happened. I assume it was just a crash at this point. Because it was going so well for them too. Oh, he had to leave. Okay. That's fair. This match is also long. This is why I prefer victory point games personally. Because they tend to don't drag out as long as these do. Now the Tiger Tank's going to be an easy target, I think. Because the AI doesn't know how to use its tanks correctly, as you can see. Well, the IS-2 is advancing here on the King Tiger. Yeah, but the Tiger Tank got cleaned up. The IS-2 still has to take out this King Tiger, which is not going to be easy, putting an AP round. Fails to penetrate. The good deflection damage show, but the IS-2 gets cleaned up. And the AS now just assaulting with all its infantry. Which I don't think the Soviets are prepared for over here. And there we go, the Soviets surrender at this point. Good long match. I hope you all enjoyed the carnage here. And I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Bye bye.